Hello, everybody. It's good to be with you. So Betsy and I get a lot of mail on asking about what is an awakening session and what is it really? Because a lot of people just actually don't know. Some of you have watched my videos for a long time. You got a really good idea of what it's about. Some of you are newer to the teaching, and I welcome you. And I want to answer the question for one and all: what is an awakening session? Well, an awakening session is 90 minutes, a 90-minute session, one-on-one with me. And we'll go into very deep non-dual inquiry. I'll ask questions that you never thought of before. And I will look at things that you've never looked at before. And we'll discover things that you never noticed before. And that's what it's really all about. An awakening session is a discovery session. And during the session, while you're talking to me, the odds are overwhelmingly in your favor that you will wake up. I cannot say that everybody does, because everybody doesn't, but nearly everybody does. I can tell you that it would have to be, the percentages are embarrassing on this. They're certainly over 90%. And I'll stick with that. They're certainly over 90%. What happens is that we go into great detail with inquiry, and I show you, first of all, we explore what you're not. And it's not just talking, because you can talk about enlightenment all day long and never budge, never budge. So an awakening session is where I show you, I take you to, if you will. I show you what enlightenment is. I don't tell you about it, talk about it. We don't try to get where I've been or where match so-and-so's experience or anything like that. I'll take you and show you with your own eyes what awakening is all about, and your own heart, because that's a big deal. But heart, mind, gut, any way you want to look at it, it all begins with initial awakening. And that's what this teaching has always been known for. But just so you know, 80% of my time is spent on people in post-awakening, because guess what? Everybody that I'm in regular contact with is awake. I mean, just the way it works. Some of them meet with me every month, and just to kind of get a little refresher. I just had one with a friend of mine, and I asked him how he was doing. He said, well, it's up and down. And I asked him, well, let's go look. And for whom is it up and down? Who's saying that? And that launched us into a 1-hour inquiry. And I mean, but awakeness was, conscious awakeness was present within minutes. And then we just explored being conscious awakeness. So if you are looking for a path, this isn't it, unless you want a path in post-awakening. I've got a path for you in post-awakening, but there's no path to awakening. I know that we hear a lot about them, and I understand why people say it. It's not totally unskillful. It's not totally untrue at all. But what I want you to see is that most people who get on the path get exactly that far. They get on the path. And if you ask them, how you doing? They'll say, fine. And I'll say, what you doing? And they'll say, well, I'm on the path. And well, how's that going for you? It's going great. I'm really just seeking everywhere. And how about finding? How you doing with that? Well, I'm not doing so hot at finding. And if you notice, finding is not in the job description of a seeker. What is the job description of a seeker? If you get on the path, I can guarantee you that you will be a successful seeker. Now, when I say a successful seeker, I just mean you get very good at seeking, but it doesn't have anything to do with whether you're ever going to wake up or not. So if whatever you're involved in, whether you're working on your own or you're working with somebody else, whatever it is, just look and see, are people around me waking up on a very regular basis? And if they're not, at least come give me a look, come give me a try and see if I can't help you with that. Then you can go back to that other teaching if you want to. It's fine. There are plenty of people that can help you clear. It's a specialty of mine because I understand how you woke up. And it certainly be good to attend satsang or whatever, but I'm not trying to induct anybody into the Fred Davis School of Non-Duality. I'm just trying to share what I have found with those of you who want it. And if you want it and you're willing and able to be honest with yourself and tell yourself the truth, once the truth has been shown unequivocally to you, you'll wake up. That's really all the criteria I need, is that you have to be willing and able to tell yourself the truth deeply once I've shared it with you. And if you can't, you'll wake up. Not next year, not 10 years from now, not in the next life, but while you're talking to me. So we start our awakening session, and if I'm talking with an unawakened being, by the time the session is over, I'm talking to an awakened being. So that's what an awakening session is. That's what it does. They're very effective, and I've been doing them for a long time. So if this has aroused your curiosity, then come look me up. Come to awakeningclaritynow.com. Awakeningclaritynow.com. I'll say it the second time. And just click on Sessions with Fred. It's a bar at the top. And when you click on that, it'll give you some options. And live sessions with me are one of them, which is there's satsang, there's sometimes skillful means, and there's always awakening sessions. So thanks a lot. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.